here with another Super Luna video from CLC. Today I wanted to share with you a few quick stretches that you can do to help wind down after a long day. If you're anything like me right now, I'm spending a lot of time sitting, a lot of time in front of a computer, and so some simple stretches at the end of my night has been really helpful. Because I know I can get a little bit sore if I've been stuck in the same position all day, sitting there typing and working away at CLC Unique and things. So here's a couple quick things that you can try out. All right, let's do this. First, this is one of my old standby favorites. I really enjoy just a good stretch like so. I'm picking up kind of on the back of my foot, bending at the knee and stretching out some of my legs. It's important when you're stretching to make sure you don't bounce with it. You're really trying to gently stretch the muscles. You don't want to strain them. You don't want to hurt yourself even more. Now, as I go over to the other side, because I do want to stay balanced, I am using the wall to help support me a little bit here and there. My balance isn't perfect, and that's all right. Trying to stretch out this muscle right here. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead, go again with another classic. We're gonna stretch our arm out across. A lot of times I'm sitting there typing most of my day or working on something, illustrating or creating a schedule. And so all that time with my arms in this position, this really helps. To kind of just relieve some of that tension. Now, it's important to recognize that you are the person that knows your body best. For me, I love these stretches. Not everybody's gonna feel that same way. Maybe you hurt your knee a couple years ago, and so that kind of a stretch like this doesn't feel good. That's okay. Be careful, modify as you need to, and take it slow. If something doesn't work, be careful. You know yourself, trust your gut. All right, now I think I want to go for a little bit of a lunge here. I want to stretch out just a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to step one foot back behind. In this case, I'm doing my left leg back first. My right leg is bent, and I'm looking at my knee. Now my knee isn't going to go past my toes. If I can lean forward and push my knee over the top of my toes where I can't see them anymore, that is not a good thing, and I'm actually kind of overstretching those muscles. So I might make my step back a little bit bigger. So I'm holding this for maybe like 8 to 10 seconds, just enough to really get a good stretch. Sounds like there's some folks driving up the road outside of camp, so. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud for you guys. All right, stretching that out, and I'm gonna step forward, wiggle it out maybe a little bit now that I'm out of the stretch. Notice that I didn't wiggle it at all, or wiggled only a teeny bit while I was in it. Again, we wanna make sure we don't bounce or do anything that's gonna strain muscles. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take a step back with my right leg now, and I'm gonna hold this lunge. I might try and lift up some arms into it. Maybe I open up to the side and I point my back leg or my back foot towards the wall I'm facing. Do that. All right, could be a good way to alternate this. And now I'm gonna step back, and I'm actually gonna move this camera because we're gonna go ahead and do a few things on my mat. Okay, I'm here now. I'm down on my yoga mat. If you don't have a yoga mat, you can totally do this on a towel. If you have a beach towel, a bath towel, lay it down somewhere, or if you're on a carpet, you might not need one. That's okay too. Now, the stretch I really wanted to share with you is like a child's pose in yoga, if you know what that means. If not, don't worry, I'll show you. And it's a pretty simple way to just kind of stretch it out. Stretches out those knees a little bit, can stretch out the back a little bit, and we're just gonna toss my hair to the side. I am sitting on my knees. Let me turn sideways. There we go. Now y'all can see. So I'm gonna sit like so. Maybe that's not comfortable for you. That's okay. I want to go ahead and widen my legs. I don't want them to be knees touching each other. I want a little room for my body. And I'm gonna lay back, put my forehead down, and I'm also gonna put my arms back behind me. I'm gonna take it nice and slow as I come out of this stretch. I'm gonna sit down. And I really like a good butterfly stretch to end it all. Wrap it all up. Bring my feet together. You can bring your feet further away from you. Make this a little bit easier. You can bring them a little bit closer. And for me, you'll notice if I get closer, my knees lean up a little bit, stretching out some of my inner thigh muscles. That's totally fine. You can adjust that based on what works for you. I'm gonna set my hands right at my feet, and I'm gonna very gently start to lean forward. I wanna try my very, very best to keep my back pretty straight. I don't want to immediately flop forward, all right? So I'm keeping my back nice and straight and leaning as much as I can without it starting to really hurt. Some people are going to be really flexible. That's okay. Some people are not. In this instance, this is about as far as I can go, keeping my back fairly straight, okay? I'm letting my muscles slowly stretch out on the inside of my thigh. So, I'm gonna finish up that. And I do believe that is gonna be the end of my stretching video with y'all. I hope this has been something that you can use, that you can enjoy at home. Thank you for watching and joining in with me. I can't wait to see you at camp, and I can't wait to see you at our next online thing together.